Okay, just a show of hands here. How many of you would buy a photo book with naked Arashi in it? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I see. All of you. Hi everybody! Before I get to the news, I just want to talk a little bit really quick about the Kouhaku online fan meet that I'm planning. I did a little bit of research, I looked it up, and apparently it looks like Kouhaku is starting at about 2:15 a.m. December 31st. That's Saturday, like bright in the morning. That is Pacific Standard Time in LA area on the west coast of America. So it's gonna be different for everybody throughout America and also throughout the whole world, honestly. But I guess that's like the hardest part about this is the time zone and everything. However, I'm doing my best to, work around that. I think what I put down up on Twitter and on YouTube and such so far is that I will be getting up as early as possible, which should be around 4 o'clock. And then I should probably be in the chat room a little bit after that. I will probably set up the chat room late December 30th, that's Friday night, so that you guys can jump into the chat room if some of you are in, a different country and it's at like 5 p.m. for you. Then you could all just get in the chat room already and join together with everybody else. So just kind of sum it up, I'll be setting up the chat room late on December 30th and I'll be posting up the link to the chat room on YouTube and also Twitter, and I'm hoping LiveJournal and wherever else I can. And so look out for that, and then you can get in there. You'll have to figure out your own time zone depending on where you are. I will have a link in the Sparkle box where you can check out this really easy website that shows you, converts the time zones for you. Like I said, I'll be getting in there probably about 2 hours late, unfortunately. But, the good thing I suppose out of all of this is Arashi is performing really, really late. So I'm hoping that I won't miss that. At the very least, we'll all be getting to see the countdown, I'm hoping. So, because the countdown obviously starts like 10 minutes before midnight, or half an hour before midnight, something like that. And then it goes on to like 1 o'clock or 12:30 or something like that. So, yeah, I really hope to see you guys there. I think this is going to be super, super fun, and I've gotten a lot of responses from people that are really excited about this. So I'm just like super pumped to be able to, get together and actually, chat with people real time while watching this. As for how to watch it, last year there was a stream on like Justin TV and whatnot, so hopefully I'll have a link for that for you guys. If not, there's a backup, and I will let you guys know what the backup is in the chat room. Okay, so on to news. Whatever was going on at the beginning there, I actually heard a couple rumors about Arashi coming out with a naked photo book, which I totally do not believe one bit. That's like, I've never even heard of Johnny doing anything related. Like, the closest is the on sex photo shoots, which are like pretty close to them being naked, but that's as close as they get. I mean, maybe they do a whole photo shoot that's like the on photo shoots, which I think a lot of fangirls' hearts would explode if that were true. But anyways, at the moment, I don't think it's true. So let's just move on to the next news bit. Last week it was announced that Ono was one of the 5 men to receive the GQ Men of the Year award. This was an award that Show won 2 years ago and last year as well. So this is just really exciting, and the magazine allows you to see Ono in a nice tuxedo suit, which is also a very nice treat. And I also would like to say congratulations to Ono for winning this award, and I'm just really happy for him. And lastly, this is also a little bit of Kouhaku news, which got me super, super excited. I heard this morning. Supposedly that Show is going to be playing the piano at Kouhaku this year. this is like a super treat that we don't normally get to see. Sho only has really, I mean, he's played the piano in a performance setting only a couple times, and I believe we've seen him play the piano in behind the scenes stuff a couple times as well. So this is definitely a treat. I'm super excited because I think that it's just really cute when he plays the piano, because he has this such a super serious look on his face, like he's trying so hard and he like doesn't want to mess up, so he's like, oh my god, don't mess up, and like he can't. It's just really cute in my opinion. The other cool thing about this this piano performance is that the piano is actually one that was destroyed in the earthquake and tsunami earlier this year, and then it was reconstructed back together. And Sho will supposedly be playing Furusato, which is their sweet song, Hometown, which has been I think going around for the past year and a half or so, and it's never been released on a CD or anything, so it's really always nice to be able to hear that. So I'm so excited about this. I really hope that he does it around the same time that the rest of Arashi performs, because I'll be really sad. I'm assuming he will. This week's top question comes from username LilyBabyeds, and they asked, this year's FNS performance has caused a lot of chaos in our fandom. I fell in love with the song after watching it over and over again. It's not my favorite still, but I do like it. What's your opinion on the performance, and also how others have reacted to it? This is a good question because it's still really kind of relevant in what's going on in our fandom right now. I did kind of talk a little bit about my own opinion when I talked about the news about it, but I guess I didn't really go a whole lot into it. Like I said in the other video, I do think that it's definitely not as bad as what other people were like saying it was. That's being said, like, I saw other people's reactions before I actually watched the video, so my opinion could have been slightly skewed by that. I'm really not sure, but when I did watch it, I was expecting like a total train wreck, and it really wasn't as bad as, you know, I think a lot of people were making it out to be. I guess in a way I'm a little bit more upset about all the people who aren't really Arashi fans, and then they are claiming that we're delusional fangirls and that we like won't admit that Arashi can't sing, and just that we're totally in denial. And when I saw all of this, like, you know, stuff unfolding, because I was kind of in front of my computer at the time when this all went down, I think I saw maybe one or two fangirls out of the like hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of fangirls saying stuff like that. I think that it's an understanding that Arashi isn't the greatest singers ever. If they think I'm delusional for thinking that Arashi is not tone deaf, then I guess I'm delusional. I don't think that they're tone deaf. I mean, we've heard them singing live, their raw singing voices in, for example, the One DVD, which was a super treat in my opinion. I really like that whole segment. But anyways, I don't think that Arashi is tone deaf. I don't think that they're amazing singers either. So if me not thinking that they're the worst singers in the entire world makes me delusional, then like I said, I guess I'm delusional. I think that a lot of the reactions that kind of went on were a little crazy, I guess. I'm not gonna say out of line, but I think that they were, I don't know, they weren't really necessary, I suppose, because I feel like they tried really hard. They did their best. They kept smiling. I mean, they looked really frazzled and like kind of freaked out during parts of it a little bit, but I mean, who wouldn't be? And I don't know, I think that they just did such a great job of keeping it together as much as possible. I do know that a lot of people, after I posted that video about FNS, they said that they watched it and they also didn't think that it was as bad as everybody was making it out to be. So It's probably not just me. I also wanted to mention this, probably I wouldn't have been able to say it when I originally talked about this performance, is that if any of you watched the Music Station Super Live, I watched the Arashi performance. It was actually kind of interesting to watch because it was the first performance that they had done since the FNS performance debacle, whatever you want to call it. And I totally think that they seemed super on edge and like really nervous, and like what I said in my live journal, I said that they kind of looked like little like kicked puppies. Like they were knocked down by this, you know, they were kind of humiliated. There was a huge backlash of you know, some of the fans in Japan getting really upset about that performance. I don't think it's really anything to get upset about, in my opinion. But anyways, there was a lot of people that were getting upset about this performance, and they were fans. And you know, I mean, like if I were in their shoes, I would feel awful. I would feel so awful and humiliated and just like completely embarrassed about the whole thing. But it's in the past. There's really, I mean, there's nothing that you can do about it. So like I said, they looked really, really, really nervous and just like totally on edge. And as soon as like they started singing and everything sounded okie dokie, they totally just started like opening up. It took a little bit, maybe like halfway through Lotus, and they were just totally back to their old selves. And it was a wonderful, wonderful performance. If any of you did not see the Music Station Super Live performance, I totally recommend it. They sang Happiness and Lotus and Make You Love Song, and they, once again, like usual, anytime that I see them performing Happiness, it just makes me want to be in a boy band. But I can't be in a boy band, can I? So I guess I'm done ranting about that now. And you guys can give me your opinion on the FNS performance, which some of you already did, but if you watch the Music Station Super Live, and then you compare the two, I would totally take your comments or opinions on that as well. So leave a comment or video response below. Yay! Thank you guys for watching, and I so totally hope that you guys can all make it, at least for a little bit, to the fan chat. Bye 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 bye!